welcome and welcome back. Let's see. Bambino is sleeping here, but it looks like he might decide to wake up. Let's hope that he will grace us with at least 20 to 40 minutes to do this reading. And then, yeah, at least he can maybe wake up. Then he and I can continue on with our day. So yeah, welcome to this reading. As Bambino is the boss here. We hanging out with Bambino, and if he says nope, we're not continuing with the reading, that means we're going to have to stop. We're going to have to pause, and then we're going to continue perhaps at a later stage with the reading. All right. So there's someone that is busy trying to cast a spell on you so that you can basically go running back to them, go and beg them to take you back. All right, so they're trying to cast a spell, a love spell on you. Those return to get back lost lover spells. Those type of spells. This is what this person is busy trying to do. um it, when I peeked into the energy of it, what it looks like is that the the practitioner who is supposed to be helping this person with this get back lost lover spell is struggling somehow. It's almost as if this person is trying to tell them there's some kind of a barrier or some kind of a blockage or something, because it's almost as if this person, maybe they've been doing it for a while, but it's not getting the results that it's supposed to get. It's almost as if it's not working. The spell is not working. The spell is not effective. Something along those lines. Like something is missing. Like they are having challenges with the spell. All right, but they are nonetheless trying to get you to basically beg them to take you back. Very interesting energy, this one. So anyway, let's find out from the guides what they want us to know. Okay, so we got thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. All right. Okay, this one definitely wants to come out. Welcome. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Who's this y'all trying to get to go running back to them? Who's this person that's trying to get you guys to go running back to them? Flower, be honest with yourself. All right. All these cards showing on the screen because sometimes them cards be not showing. I really want to. I can't wait to hear all about what the guys are going to show us here, because this person is really. It's like, the image. I've got someone sleeping here and he's having some kind of strange dreams. So the image that I got, when I was peeking into this energy, is the image of someone, like, the spiritual practitioner is like some kind of a, it gives the vibes or energy of some kind of a mad scientist of sort, and this person is busy trying to hocus pocus things there, and it's like he's trying to figure out, why is the spell not working? Why are you not crawling back to this person? Maybe this practitioner could have given this person a timeline to say, you're gonna be coming back by this, you'll be back. Oh, here you go, Nana. Here you go. Maybe they promised each other that you would be back by a specific time. You understand? and that time has come and gone, and you still have not gone back to this person. You still have not gone crawling back to this person, all right? And so now this person is busy asking, and they're getting impatient. You know, they're losing patience with the spellcaster or the spiritual practitioner, and they're trying to find out. It's almost as if this person is about to ask the spiritual practitioner to give them their money back, you know, because like, why is it not working? Why isn't, and this spiritual practitioner is trying to figure out why does this not work, because he knows he's used to doing this thing, and perhaps with other people it works, but for some reason with you it has not worked. Okay. Dragons, slay them all. Then here we got raindrops, take a chance on them. All right. And then we got lavender, surround yourself with love. Okay. All right, so let me peek into the energy of this here. All right, okay. Okay. So what's coming through here is that, okay, this person, firstly, whatever it is that, whatever black magic they're busy trying to do, they are trying to create some kind of obstacles in your path. All right, they're trying to create problems, um, challenges in your life. All right, and but by the looks of things, your guides are taking those challenges, whatever it is that this person is doing, your guides are taking all of those things and they are turning them into something else. So you're not even picking up that this person is busy, you know, doing some spiritual attack on you, because it is a spiritual attack what this is, because this person is trying to violate your free will. This person is trying to control and manipulate your life, your destiny. Basically, they are trying to take you away from, you know, your own divine path, and they are trying to put you in their own path. They're trying to decide. They're basically literally trying to play God over your life. All right. So your guys are fighting on your behalf, and what they're doing is they are weaving whatever. It's like this person is throwing, you know, these stones at you, right? And your guys are weaving those stones into crowns, you know, and they are weaving those stones into, you know, beautiful things basically in your life. And once again, you're not even picking up on this, you're not even aware that this person is busy trying to do all of these things. All right. um, you are only finding out now. But you're not noticing the attacks as they come, and even when the guys you know, avoid or duck or do, you know, all those gymnastics behind the scenes on your behalf. All right. One of the things that this person is trying to do is trying to you know, break you down so that you lose your confidence. It's almost as if they're trying to create problems in your life, maybe upheavals or tower moments or some kind of challenges in your life, so that you lose your confidence, because they feel like it's almost as if they feel like you are full of yourself. You understand? They That's how this person feel. They feel like the reason why and not with them, you could have, you know, dumped them, you could have, you know, broken up with them, because chances are, I mean, if this is the type of person that you're dealing with that's going to be casting a spell to get you back, clearly there's something that's terribly wrong with them, you know. And so you walked away from that whole situation, or they could have even, I'm not sure, maybe they walked away hoping that you would get back to them, because maybe they thought they did a good, you know, spell work on you. And so the mere fact that you are not crawling back to them, and you did not even stick around with them, they feel like you are too full of yourself, you know. And in true reality, you know who you are, you know your worth, and you have firm boundaries, but they don't see it that way. You understand? Because this is someone who sees things from an upside down perspective. So they see the situation as you are too full of yourself, and um, that's why they're busy sending these things. So part of the spell work is for you to basically run into problems, so that things can be so difficult for you that you just end up wanting to you know, get back with this person. So this person is someone that is just not going to you know, approach this situation from, you know, a clear and honest and just perspective. All right. This is someone that's going to be approaching this situation from a perspective where they they see themselves as, it's like they don't even see anything wrong that they are doing. They don't see that all this spell casting and trying to control someone's mind, trying to manipulate, they don't see it as anything wrong. You understand? They see it as something that's justifiable. They see it as something. So this is someone that's not going to be honest with themselves about what is really going on here. How that this is precisely the reason why you're not even with them in the first place. Okay. So yeah, you know, with this guys showing here, this cards here showing dragons slay them all. The energy of this person is that energy of and I understand that for some people dragon can represent something positive, and in some aspects dragons do represent something positive, and in this particular instance here, in this particular card, as you can see, this is something that is being slayed. All right, or this is something that is to be, so this dragon here in this instance is representing a monster, and this is the energy of this person that you are dealing with here. This is really spiritual bullying. You understand? This is spiritual tyranny. Okay. So, and I see your guides fighting on your behalf in this way. Your guides are busy chopping this uh, person, and it's not just a matter of them, you know, defending you against the attacks, but it's a matter of them also teaching him lessons as well. All right, they are teaching this person lessons not to basically mess with people's free will. Okay, so uh, yeah, uh, this person wants you to, you know, as you can see, this one says surrounded by love, and when I'm picking into the energy of this, what is coming through is this person wants you to feel deprived by love, of love, wants you to feel lonely, wants you to be lonely, wants you to be um desolate, desperate, destitute. That's what they want. But instead of that, you are actually getting more and more love. You are experiencing more love. You're experiencing more support. You're experiencing more favor. You understand? So this person is not aware that you've got your own spiritual team that is working with you, that is working on your side. I don't know if you're consciously working with this spiritual team, or if it's something that you don't even know about, and you know the guys are just doing their own thing behind the scenes, and you all don't even, you know, have conversations. Like I don't know, but you definitely have a spiritual team that is fighting on your behalf, that is working on your behalf, that is, you know, doing all of these things. And this is the kind of spiritual team that you don't, you know, play around with it. You understand? This is not the kind of, these are people that, these are beings that slay dragons. I don't know if these are ancestors or angelic beings or all of them, or what are they, but whoever they are, they slay dragons. They don't play like that. Okay, so they are doing the opposite of what this person wants. So you can imagine this person's frustration. Okay, this, they are trying to, I mean, this person is trying to cause, you know, challenges in your life, you know, like for example, trying to bring, of course, you know, I don't believe that this person can make it rain, you know, but you know, spiritually, metaphorically, this person is trying to cause a metaphoric rain in your life. And but for you, whenever that these things happen, whenever a small challenge occurs, whenever whatever it is that, you know, be considered negative, whenever it is that it occurs, you are dancing in it. You understand? So basically, what I see your guys doing is they are doing this thing where ultimately you are very oblivious to the kind of attack that this person is basically doing against you. That's what's coming through here. It's like you are so this person, they are fighting a battle with your guides behind the scenes, and you know nothing about it. It doesn't even come to you. You are just doing life. You are just doing you. You are doing your own thing, and you, the more this person tries, the more, you know, the opposite of what they want to happen to you happens. And also, the more whatever it is that they're doing to you happens to them. All right. So basically, this person is trying to bewitch you, but they are bewitching themselves, because as you can see, this person is trying to get you to get, to run back to them, but they are the ones that are actually obsessed with you. They are the ones that are casting all the spells for you to get back with them. You are living your life, you are doing your own thing. All right, so this is very interesting. So let's see what else the guides want us to know about this situation. You're welcome to ask questions if you have any. Don't be shy to hit me with a like, give me a like there. Let the algorithms, at least help grow my channel. I want to reach, in my previous video, I said I want to reach 400 subscribers by the end of February, but I thought, okay, maybe let's make it a little bit more ambitious and say, I want to reach 500 subscribers by what's this, Valentine's Day. I want to reach 500 subscribers by Valentine's Day. Y'all, don't just be sitting there. Support the channel. Hit the like button, and thanks to you who already hit the like button, much appreciated. So guys, don't be stingy with the likes. All right, don't be, let's support each other. Okay. All right, my bambino here is making sounds in his sleep. All right, so let's see what else the guys want us to know here about this situation. Okay, so this one is already out. We got the King of Wands. All right, and then we've got the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. So y'all know the King of Wands is the one that we're going to the, I don't know why is it that there are all these cards that have already, came out here. So I'm just going to let them be. We've got Eight of Cups. Okay. We got the Eight of Cups. We got Two of Wands. I'm gonna put it here. We got the Hermit. We got the Page of Pentacles. All right. So this King of Wands, of course, it's the energy that represents this person of yours that's busy trying to, get you to get them back. But this is not the upright king. I don't do reversed cards, so my cards are always upright, but I'm able to pick up when a card is actually coming through in a different energy than how it would be when it's upright. And definitely, so you are dealing with the King of Wands here, who is really not upright. So they are not really, that powerful person, and that force to reckon with type of a person. No, this is not it. What you are dealing with here is someone who is a distorted version of the King of Wands. Okay, so this is someone who is basically whatever little bit of power that they might have, whether it's spiritually or materially or whatever influence, whatever whatever it is that they've got going for them, they are using it in a negative way. All right, so this is what we are dealing with here. And so this person is trying to figure out, why are you still standing, with this Seven of Wands here. All right, why are you still standing with the, we've got this Eight of, what is this, Eight of Cups and King of Wands, and then we've got our Seven of Wands here. So this here is saying to us that this person, at night or whenever it is that, it's the witching hour, what he does is he's, busy trying to figure out together with his practitioner, why is it that, this person is still standing upright? Why is it that, they have not come crawling back? Why is it, this person is still maintaining their territory? You understand? So you are still, holding your ground. You're still doing your thing. You are not even bothered. You're not even thinking about going back to this person. You're not even thinking about them. It's like, you know what? Even if you were the last person on earth, I'm just not going back to you, and this person is trying to figure out what is it that, why, haven't our poisonous chalice spells and all of those things, why isn't this thing working? Whatever it is that we're doing, all our cups of um you know dark magic, and why are they not working? Why is this thing not happy? Why is she not coming back? All right. So they are trying to figure that out. They're trying to understand what's going on. They're even trying to, look into other ways through which they can, still get you to, surrender, if we should put it that way. Yeah, and it's not working. The spiritual practitioner is getting to a point where it's like, nah, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Like I'm not doing this. I'm at my wit's end or whatever. I'm like I literally I've exhausted all options, everything that I know, all my witching material and everything. I don't have anything else to give you now. Like there's nothing that I can do. Like I'm knocking off now. Like you know uh I'm giving up basically. Like I'm withdrawing from this whole thing. Like I'm just not doing it. Okay. And this your person is like, "Yeah, I'll give you more money. I'll give you more money." And the person is like, nope, I'm not doing this. Your person is obsessed with you. All right. They are obsessed with you, and they are so obsessed with you. They want you to be obsessed with them, and it's not happening. Okay, so it's like the more they want you to be obsessed with them, the more they are obsessing over you. So now he's willing to even give more money to this person. Is busy messing up his life, destroying his life. Your person is busy destroying his life, trying to get you back. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm laughing. So let's see what else. Let's see what else the guides want us to know about this situation. Let's see how we're doing with time there. All right, so I've got a few minutes, about 10 minutes before I have to go. Look at this 10 of Wands. All right. We got 4 of Wands. Okay. We got 3 of Swords. All right. This person won't be honest with himself, the guides are saying now. Like I'm literally hearing that. This person won't be honest with himself, okay, about the reality of the situation. Okay. And the reality of the situation is that this person is really obsessed with you. Okay. We would call it love if he was, a better person. Okay. But whatever it is that he is, I don't know, I wouldn't call it love, but this person is really obsessed with you. Okay. So they want to be with you, and they actually, they whatever it is that could have happened between the two of you, because I don't see this person as being capable of creating something beautiful, something mutually beneficial, something healthy. However, um when they think about you, they see you as that person that they would want to and they would want to build a life with you. But the way that I see how their idea of building a life with you is them building themselves on top of you, kind of. It's them, it's like they need you to be able to feel that stability that they want to create for themselves. All right, it's like they need you to be in their lives so that they can feel like they are building something with you or whatever. But really, it's not going to be about you. It's pretty much going to be about them. And so, yeah, once again, this is someone who is operating from a very dark space. So they are wanting the black magician and whatever spells that they are casting, They are casting spells to, number one, create obstacles in your path. Number two, dent your sense of self-esteem, your confidence, all right, to break you down psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. And then number three, for you to feel so burdened with life, for you to feel so overwhelmed with life, for things to feel so bad and so tough and so heavy and so hard for you that you come running to them. All right. That's what they are doing. That's what they are wanting to happen. All right. So they are wanting to build with you and everything. And this person is also hiding the fact that his heart is breaking. Okay. So, and I'm using these pronouns this way, but you can switch them however you see fit. All right. This person is hiding the fact that their heart is breaking. Okay. They are really, they are doing all of this to avoid sitting down with their heartbreak. Okay, the mere fact that you left them, the mere fact that you are no longer with them, has this person in some very, as you can see, even the things that they are doing, this is someone that is not okay. For them to be busy doing all of these things, that means they are not okay. So that means there's something that they are not handling. There's a significant amount of pain that this person is not dealing with. So he's clearly having sleepless nights, and instead of sleeping, he's busy with his cups of hoodoos and voodoos and all these things. You understand? He's busy cooking things up. All right. I'm going to read your comment just now. Ne? So this is what's going on. So they won't be honest with themselves that they are in pain, they are suffering, they are struggling, they cannot bear to not have you in their lives. They won't be honest with themselves about the fact that even if they could have you, they cannot handle you, they cannot really be or create with you the kind of qualitative relationship that you want or that would be ideal in any case. They are not honest with themselves about that. Okay, they can't even be honest with themselves about the fact that this thing, whatever it is that they're doing, is not even working. Now even their spiritual practitioner, their black magician, or whoever they are abandoning them. That person is like, nah, dude, I ain't doing this no more. You sort yourself out, you figure yourself out, you cook your own hocus pocuses. I'm not doing this with you anymore. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. This person is like, now all of a sudden, now I'm gonna start looking like, I'm a fake black magician, all because whatever it is that you're doing to this person of yours, it's just not working. She probably got some team, some spiritual team that's protecting her, defending her, and a whole lot of things like that. And your person is like, our, but it can't be. It can't be. How can they be able to do all of that? No, maybe she's a black magician or whatever. No, he's just not being honest with himself. He's using anything and everything as an excuse as to why it is that things are not happening the way that he wants them to. But if he were to be honest with himself, he would know the real reason because it's right in front of him. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with there. We're going to do one last deck and then I'm out of here. Let me read your comments, your chats. They know he just wants to control me and take everything that comes with me. Lack, abundance, divine protection. He doesn't love me. He loves to hurt me. This is right, Aquash. Yeah, definitely right. This reading is for you, definitely. This reading is definitely for you, right, Aquash? Aquash. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. This is definitely your situation here because this person is like, yeah, let's build together. Yeah, they want to build, and maybe even if they try and or maybe the two of you have some kind of a conversation about relationship, or maybe you could have even previously had those kind. It's like, no, we're building together. No, this person doesn't know anything about building with you. That's why if this was the kind of person that respected that whole thing of building with you, they wouldn't be doing hocus pocus on you to, basically lose your free will. You understand? So if this is the type of person that does not respect free will, does not want you to be with them out of your own free volition, then this means this is not someone who wants to build together like something that is balanced like this. You understand? This is someone that wants to make you their footstool. They want to make you their foundation. They want to make you that rock, that carpet, that thing that they are putting their feet on, that in their stepping stone, basically. You understand? So That's what's happening here. So let's just see what else. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Let's see. There's a cut here that's poking out. Look at that. It was poking out here. The magician, right? Look at that death. Okay, so now the energy that's coming through here, okay, the energy that's coming through here is that this person is fighting with the spiritual practitioner now, okay. Now this person is fighting with the spiritual practitioner. The spiritual practitioner is having to um I'm getting clear themselves, cleanse themselves, clean themselves, protect themselves, defend themselves. The spiritual practitioner has now gone on or gone into self-preservation mode of sorts. All right, now the spiritual practitioner is dealing with some strange things in his life, and he's picking up that it has something to do with this thing that's going on here, because on his own, he's dealing with situations. The mere fact that his things that usually work are now not working with you has got him thinking, they've got him getting all kinds of anxiety and a whole lot of things. Basically, he's going through some strange phases right now. And so he is picking up that it has something to do with you. All right. And so now he's having to do some kind of his own work to clear himself up and to clear his energy and to try and get himself straight and all of that, because this spiritual practitioners, especially some those of them who do work with this type of people, return lost lover and all of those things. And some of them do have this, I don't know, a skewed or some type of, I don't know if I should call it integrity or whatever it is that they do. Some kind of a principle of sorts to say, no, you return them if this and this has happened, like if this person has met this condition, or if this is that, maybe let's say that person was I know here in Africa, this type of black magicians, they will say, no, if you go to a person and you try to pretend to them that you love them, you want to be with them, and then meanwhile you are tricking them, maybe you are using them for their money or you are using them for something, then they feel that that is justified for them to actually do this spell work on you so that you can be bound to them, so that then that also becomes a lesson for you not to go around basically tricking people and using them for things. You understand? So you might find that this is that type of a black magician who works with you, under those terms, and your person could have lied to them to say that, you tricked them, you deceived them, you made them think that you wanted to be with them, meanwhile you knew you didn't want to be with them, you wanted to use them for their money or whatever. Meanwhile, they know that that's all a lie. And then this black magician then later finds out that that's actually not how the situation is. And yet they've already done everything that they had to do or that they were required to do. Now they're having to deal with your guides. Now they're having to deal with their own guides or whoever it is that they're having to deal, but they are having to deal with some kind of spiritual retribution, some kind of spiritual justice themselves as a spiritual practitioner just for messing with you. All right. So this is a bad situation, okay, for both the spiritual practitioner and your person. Okay. So a lot of calamities, a lot of problems for both your person and the spiritual practitioner. I do feel bad for them. I don't want to lie, especially the spiritual practitioner. But it is what it is, it is what it is. Yeah. God help all of them, at least to just be right in their mind. Let's get right in their minds for the spiritual practitioner to stop this love, return lost lover type of spells, and for your person to just, sort himself out, because things are falling. I see, believe it or not, I see this as this spirit of death guides. And I'm not saying that your guides are this horrible, ghostly looking, but I see them coming through into these people's lives in this way. It's like they are coming there as the Grim Reaper. They're coming into this world to really like cause havoc. It's like we are here to exact spiritual justice. That's what we are here to do. We are here to basically, address every single thing that you guys have been doing here. We are here to correct problems. We are here to correct errors. And of course, when the Grim Reaper comes to correct errors, it's not a nice experience, that one. Okay, so I mean, he's got this thing going on here. You know, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. So it's not a nice experience. Things are falling apart. Things are, I mean, even this money, this little bit of money that your person is promising the spiritual practitioner, saying, no, I'll give you more money, I'll give you more money, please don't leave me, don't stop helping me, and all of that. He doesn't have it anymore. Okay, he doesn't have it anymore. Things have fallen apart for this person. Okay, so the burdens that he wanted you to carry, he's the one that's carrying them. The overwhelm that he wanted you to experience, he's the one that's experiencing them. All right, together with his black magician, together with his spiritual practitioner. It's like, yeah, yeah, you know, it's a, whew, it's a hamdoozy, in the words of some celebrity. Let me do one last deck here, see what else the guides want us to know, and then I'll be out of here. Let me see, I got like 4 minutes left. So let's see. My little one is like, yeah, girl, I done given you enough time. Okay. So why are people not going and doing their own, you know, inner work and being okay with being single and being by themselves? Why are people busy trying to still think, oh, but yeah, well, we know that, you know, we know that some people just don't have their own stuff, so they have to steal them, you know, and we're talking about the stuff that you can't buy from anywhere, you know, you can't get anywhere. You can't fake it, you know. We're talking about the stuff of life, energy. Okay, we've got 4 of Cups here. Try not to be so picky. Okay, all right. Then we got 9 of Pentacles. Pause, savor the results of your success. We got 2 of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. All right. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. We got Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you're going places. Right, and finally, we got 10 of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? All right, so the 10 of Wands is coming back again. All right, so we've got the 10 of Wands twice now. Okay, so yeah, and this person is literally making things much more. Basically, this person could have had an easy way. I mean, firstly, you were their easy way out. You understand? Because all that this person needed to do was cooperate with you. They didn't need to come into your life to lie to you. They didn't need to come into your life to deceive you, to try and steal from you, or to do any of these horrible things. Okay. All they needed to do was just to work with you, to cooperate with you, to genuinely build that 4 of Wands with you, that life, that solid, stable life with you. That's all they needed to do. But instead, they thought they needed to be sneaky. All right. They needed to be a distorted version of the King of Wands. And a distorted version of the King of Wands is someone who literally thinks he's the prize. They must be so awesome that you are drooling all over them. That's how they see it when you are doting on them, when you are loving on them. All right. And when you are, you know, excusing their horrible behavior, when you are forgiving them, when you are giving them second, third, and fourth chances, you know, when it comes to dealing with him. He didn't think that that would happen. All right. So unfortunately, that's precisely what happened. And now here we are. Okay. Here we are. He didn't need to make things any more difficult. And he's busy amplifying them. He's still trying to make these things difficult, even now. All right. Your guides are taking care of you. You know, your guides, they got you. You got a 9 of Pentacles here. Your guides got you. This person wanted you to be suffering, but your guides are actually taking care of you, providing for you, making sure that they got your back, making sure that you are fine. All right. Meanwhile, this person is literally carrying burdens that he cannot even handle. All right. He wanted to be with you to create an image of what it would be like to appear to be, you know, I don't know, an upright citizen or something like that. But I mean, this person has no business trying to appear like a normal person, because this person is a bit of a monster, if we should be honest here. Okay, so this person, where they are right now, they are really, yeah, they are having some kind of a pity party. Okay, with this Four of Cups here, they're having some kind of a pity party, wherever it is that they are. Their spiritual practitioner doesn't want to deal with them. Now the spiritual practitioner is answering their phones. Okay, and so now he's busy sitting by himself and feeling sorry for himself. And once again, the problem is the spiritual practitioner, the problem is you, the problem is everyone else except for this person. Okay. And now he's, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do, mammy, what I'm gonna do, baby, what I'm gonna do about this situation. Okay, that's where he is. He's like trying to figure out, okay, so what do I do here? You know, how do I, which trick do I go to? Which hocus pocus do I go to now? Do I fall back on? Like, what do I do? All right. But yeah, like all of it is just futile. Okay, because guys got you. Your guys got you. All right. So your guides are nicely, gently, taking you on your path, taking you on your journey, taking you safely, securely. The Knight of Pentacles here is like, um, I almost said the Black Knight, but the Black Knight is often representing something negative. But in this particular instance, that energy of that Black Knight is that, it's like, um in initiation circles or initiation schools and so on, there's this story of um, having to cross some kind of a lake of sorts, and then it's usually in a twilight type of a time. Yeah, that you would have to cross that lake. It's dark, it's night, and you're having to, it's a ferry. The ferryman looks like a grim reaper kind of, the ferryman is like those kind of people that you'll often see also even when you're having sleep paralysis. All right. So the ferryman is a bit of a scary man, but he's the one that actually is riding that little, I wouldn't call it the boat, it's the ferry, the one that you take from, that you are crossing one side of the lake to the other, or the river, whatever it is. But you're crossing from one side to the other. And so the whole experience is quite scary because it's an initiation process. And usually that lake that you are crossing, there are people inside it, and you even their hands, they are poking their hands. They're, some of them it's skeletons, but some of them are still alive. Some of them, they are goners. But these people, they are trying to get help, for you to help them not to drown, for you to help take them out of the water. And you're always, of course, encouraged not to even entertain whatever it is that would be happening in the lake there. Your aim is to be crossing over to the other side. And usually, even by the time you get to the other side, you realize that the lake was not even deep. Okay, so these people are drowning in a lake that they could literally stand up and walk on. Okay, so but the whole experience is so scary and so horrible that your mindset gets distorted, that you're not even able to notice some of these details about the fact that you don't even need to get into that ferry. You probably can walk across that lake or whatever that water situation is. You understand? So, but here in this instance, what I'm saying is, the person that gets you safely to the other side, this ferryman is not harming you, is not doing anything. They're literally just, helping you cross over. And probably if you were to decide to walk through that water, maybe those people that are busy, raising their hands up from within the water, they might snatch you, and they might, cause you to drown. So the ferryman is actually helping you to safely go through to the other side. And the Knight of Pentacles reminds me of that. I don't know why, especially in this particular instance, in this particular context. Under any other context, something else would have come up. But right now, that's what is coming through. It's like, you know, perhaps you went through that difficult heartbreak. Perhaps you went through that phase that you could not understand why is it that you had to deal with this type of a person. Meanwhile, your guys are, you know, busy at work. And once again, I don't know why is it that your guys came through as you know, that Grim Reaper type of an energy. So what that tells me is that you are dealing with the kind of guides here that embody both the light and dark aspects as well. So when they need to you know, show themselves, you know, and be, you know, like how in the Eastern traditions we've got, you know, God the Destroyer, who is Shiva. And even, you know, in the Christian tradition, I do believe we've got that as well. You know, we've got God the Destroyer. You know, they say you give and take away, and so there are times when God gets, you know, mad and he gets furious and he becomes a consuming fire. You know, so it's like your guides are showing up like this in this particular reading. They are showing up as those scary things that are yet protecting you. You understand, those monsters that often we would be running away from, but this time around is the monsters that are actually defending you, fighting for you, protecting you. So it's like your guides also have their moments, their days, their times when they also show up in that way where they're like, not my girl, not my child. All right, not my you know, little angel here, my little earth angel here, not my little star seed here, not my little empath here, not my little light worker here. All right, I know some of y'all get triggered by some of these names and words and everything, but don't stress yourself too much about semantics. So, but that's how your guides are showing up here in this particular instance. And so this person has bit off more than what he can chew. That's why the 10 of Wands are coming up twice. All right. It's because this person really thought that they underestimated you because they just looked at you, but they did not understand the kind of team that you were working. They thought just because you are nice and sweet on, you know, you are nice and sweet and everything. They didn't think that there was any darkness that they would have to, you know, deal with having to do with you. You understand? Meanwhile, is the very, very same darkness now that they're having to grapple with. Every single one of their shadows are now, you know, chasing after them. Every single one of all these horrible things that this person has been thinking that they were going to be running away from. They thought you were that easy pick, that easy prey, that easy thing that was going to make it easy for them to just dump all their negative energy on, project all their negativity on. You understand? Or throw all their karma on you and, you know, move on with life nice and squeaky clean. Nope. You are the reason why now all those things, every single thing that they've ever run away from, every single thing that they've ever dumped onto someone else has now come back to them. Now they're having to deal with all of that. All right. And so this is what is going on here with this person that is trying to, you know, cast a spell on you, trying to get you to get back to them. Yeah, that's why I feel a little bit sorry for them, but not really because, you know, they made their bed, so now they're lying in it. And, you know, I mean, they try to violate your free will. So what did they expect? Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. That's what the guides are giving us. I'm not going to go any further because, you know, I need to go back to Bambino here, but and I don't see any questions or anything else on your side there. So thank you so much for spending time with me on this transmission. Divine Collective, until next time. Goodbye.